Hey, what's up, Sassy Gang? It's your girl, Sassy Gang. Welcome back to my channel where you keep it sassy and always classy. So if you're a returning subscriber, what's up, Sassy Gang? You know I love you, you know. And thank you for helping us sister out. We have family over here. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Sassy Gang. I hope you liked the video. Sorry about that, y'all. Just rude. People just messing up my video. Like, they act like y'all not important. Y'all are more important. The heck? Just rude. Anti-waves. What was I saying, y'all? I think I thrown off. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. Join the Sassy Gang. Help us to get her subscribers. Let's get to this money, because I'll help you get to the money too. Like, why not? But no, on a real note, if you do find this video useful or helpful or like it, you know, like it, thumbs up it, you can comment on it all you want, because I know this topic is an unpopular opinion topic. So I mean, you could comment on it. Everybody has their own opinion. I ain't gonna judge you for your opinion. I know there is judgmental people who will judge me for mine, but I really don't care, because I'm still gonna move how I move. So I mean, you can say what you want to say, but that's just what you're gonna say. You're not gonna change my mind. But that's besides the point. Anyways, so let's get into this video. As y'all can see, I have on my work shirt. Today we had to wear pink for breast cancer awareness month, so I would like to give a shout out to, if you are a breast cancer survivor, you know, you are strong. You know, that is a blessing that you're still alive, and I do support y'all. You know, all the shirts that we had at work, you had to buy your shirt, and we donated to the Maui Comes to Down. We donated it to an organization that helps with breast cancer. So if you're fighting that, you know, I'll say a prayer for you. This is how I feel about that. I will have, I'm making 2 videos today, so y'all will see me in the same shirt, same outfit, same scenes and everything, because I'm trying to get them, you know, out the way. But anyways, besides that, I have notes in my phone, so I will be looking at my phone as well as my paper, because I did this at work. So let's get into it. So this is reasons why I'm not getting the COVID shot. Like I said, I am not a doctor. I am not, this is my personal opinion. I am not saying, you know, you have to listen to me, or I'm giving you medical advice. This is not that. You do what you believe. You do what your doctor, if you want to do what your doctor tell you to do, you do what your doctor tell you to do. You don't have to follow my way. I'm just giving you my reasons, my personal reasons. This is not trying to persuade anyone or anything. Reasons I'm not getting the shot. Okay? For one, I want to ask y'all this. I want to ask y'all a question. I want y'all to really think about it. Why are you getting the COVID shot? Just sit here and just think about it. Okay, Bing, you should have thought about it already. So, if one of your reasons was, I'm getting the COVID shot because it's going to help me not get COVID, that is a lie. There is so many cases, even people I know who have the COVID shot and still got COVID. So the shot does not prevent you from getting COVID. You can get COVID just as well as I can get COVID. I don't have the COVID shot. I can get COVID. If you have the COVID shot, you can still get COVID. You do not, it does not stop you from getting COVID. So then again, let me ask you this. So why are you getting the shot? If it cannot make you not get COVID, why are you getting the shot? Okay, just think about that. Another reason I'm not getting a shot. Do you guys know what a vaccine is? Yes or no? Yes, no. We don't care. It's those little things that are, it's a shot. We had to get it since we were little and things like that. Let me just tell you what a little vaccine. Let me tell you what a vaccine is. It ain't no scientific thing that I'm about to say, but a vaccine basically is a dose of the virus to help your body. It's injected into you to help your body fight the virus. So, like, you know, a flu shot, when you had to get the flu shots when you was a kid, they're putting the flu inside of you, a strand of it, and helping your body create antibodies to fight off the flu. So if you were to get the flu, your body would have antibodies to fight it. But your body naturally creates antibodies regardless. So let's just say, like, I never got the flu shot, and then I end up getting the flu. My body's going to create the antibodies to fight against it. You get what I'm saying? So it's a natural thing. Your body's going to naturally do it anyway. So my thing is, okay, you get the COVID shot to help your body create antibodies to fight off the virus, so that basically what's happening is, if you get sick, you won't get as sick, or you're not supposed to get as sick. You're not supposed to get the symptoms. The symptoms aren't supposed to be that bad, basically. So if that's the case, if that's what the shot is doing, don't y'all feel that it should be a personal choice? Because really all the COVID shot is doing, literally, is creating the antibodies. So if I were to get COVID and I have the shot, my symptoms won't be so bad, supposedly. Like, I'm not supposed to, because that's what the shot is supposed to do, but sometimes you still get full-blown symptoms, you know? Like, everybody's body is different. They cannot 100%, 100% guarantee it, because they don't know, so that's just with anything. They can't 100%. It's supposed to, but they can't just, they ain't gonna sign they name on a dotted line saying you ain't gonna get the full-blown symptoms, because they know it's still a possibility. And by they, I mean doctors, people who created the virus, doctors, scientists, everybody. So my thing is, if all the shot is doing is creating antibodies so that my symptoms won't be that bad, why is it becoming a requirement around the world? Because literally, the shot is not if you get the shot, the vaccine, you can still get COVID, just like the person who doesn't have it. The shot is just creating antibodies, which if I were to get COVID, my body's going to create the antibodies anyway. So my symptoms are supposed to be a little less painful or whatever. But so why is it being a requirement for jobs, to get on the airplane? Like, why is it being a requirement? Does that not sit funny to y'all? All these years, I know people who schools required the flu shot, but there were people who their parents didn't believe in getting them vaccinated, so they didn't get the flu shot. And there were just people who just didn't believe in vaccines at all. Their family, their parents, or just didn't have the money, didn't really care for it. Just like, you'll be all right, you'll get past it. They didn't have the flu shot. They were still allowed to go to school. Now some schools are not allowing your kids to go to school without this vaccine. If all the vaccine is doing is helping my symptoms or my kids' symptoms be less worse, why are they not allowed to go to school? Y'all weren't doing that with the flu shot. So literally, does not ring funny business to y'all? The government has never, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist if that's what y'all thinking, because I'm not. I'm just speaking facts that I know, like that from experience. the government has not pushed a vaccine how they're doing this. Like, they weren't like, you have to get the flu shot to go to school, guys. You have to get show us proof of your flu test and this to go out the country and this and that, because I just went out the country last month and you had to get a COVID test, you know, to get on the plane to make sure that you don't have COVID, and then you had to have a COVID test to come back in from the country. And if you had COVID, they stuck you, you had a quarantine in the country you were in for 14 days. I was so glad I didn't have COVID, because I was having a blast, but I was ready to come back to America. But yeah, they're doing that now. It's literally the federal, if you have a federal job, they're about to start requiring you that you have to have the vaccine to keep your job. The army, the military, they are required, and I know that for a fact because I was in the army, I was in the military. My friends in there still, my battles in there, they were required to get the shot, and a lot of them are mad because they were against the shot. They didn't want it. But in order to stay in the army, they had to get the shot. So why are they pushing this so hard? To me, it brings funny business. I'm not saying, like, you know, I'm not one of them conspiracy theorists, so like it's for mind control, or I don't know what they really say, because I don't really look into, you know, what they say. But they say, you know, that basically the government is putting something in the vaccine to do something to you. Like I said, I really don't know what they say. But I'm not one of those people who are saying that, but I'm just saying it's just real weird to me how they're like pushing this so hard, and then like saying, oh, you can get it for free. They didn't let you get the flu shot for free unless you had, you know, Medicare, Medicaid, low income, anything else. Your insurance had to pay for it. But y'all offering this shot for free? Then you telling me I gotta lose my job if I don't get the shot? So are we the land of the free or what? Because America's supposed to be the land of the free. It's not sounding too free here. It's sounding like you're forcing people without trying to force them. You're telling people, if you don't get this shot, you're gonna get fired. So naturally, I know people in the healthcare business, nurses, who did not want to get the shot, but they went to school all them years to become a nurse, and they wanted to still work in their career, so they got the shot, even though they didn't believe in getting the shot. They got it because all them years of school, the hard work, the crying, all that type of things that they went through, because nursing school, if you know anybody, nursing school is really hard. I have a sister who's a nurse, and I've seen her go through it. I don't know how, that is a lot of work. Lots of work. Why would they waste all that work? They're gonna lose their career because they didn't get the shot. That sounds pretty forced to me. It doesn't sound free will, free choice, freedom of speech. America, you going back on your word. That's what you're doing. For what though? Because if I have the shot, I can still get COVID. I can still pass it to the next person. Even the people with the shot, I can pass it to them. And let me tell y'all this too. My mom, her ex-boyfriend, well, he was her boyfriend at the time. I was in the middle of moving from my last apartment to this apartment, and I had to stay with my mom for like a couple weeks or whatever until, you know, I found a spot for my last apartment. So her boyfriend at the time, his son, he had COVID. He was in the house. I didn't know he had COVID. How we found out he had COVID was because one day, you know, he had the chills, and then he was like real cold and it was warm. So we gave him some medicine, and then his fever didn't go down. So we ended up taking him to the doctor. He got tested. He had COVID. Guess who didn't get COVID? No one else in the house got it. We were in that house with him. He was using the bathroom I used. I was checking his temperature, making sure he wasn't too hot, making sure he was okay. So going in and out of the room that he was in, his room, and I didn't even catch COVID. Now, I'm not saying everyone, you know, can do that and go into a room and not catch it. And I'm not saying I could not have caught it or things like that. I'm just saying me, I think I still didn't catch it. Like, just because you don't have the shot doesn't even guarantee that you're going to get COVID. And I know y'all probably thinking like, how do you know if you got it or not? Did you get tested? Yeah, I got tested because he had COVID. So I had to get tested. So don't even say, did you get tested? Yeah, I got tested. And then I got tested because people at my job had COVID and we had to get tested every time and get quarantined and go through this whole spiel. It was like everywhere you go, you needed to have proof that you didn't have COVID. I have taken that COVID test so many times, y'all. Like, it's crazy. Because to do everything, you need proof that you don't have it. Like, and then it has to be within 2 days. So it isn't like, oh, I got it last week. No, it's within 2 days. So each time I was doing things and I needed to get that test. Yeah, I didn't take that test so many times. It's so annoying. But anyway, I didn't even catch it. Live with somebody who had it. Now, there is people, you know, I'm not the only one like that. There's a lot of people who have a house full, you know, people with COVID and they're not getting it. But then there is some that one person got it, everybody got it. It just depends, you know. But I'm just saying. So then, let's see. Another thing to me is like, you're literally putting the virus in your body. When you take that vaccine, you're just willingly telling them, here, give me COVID. Here you go. Smack it right on in me. Smack that COVID right on in me. What? I wish I would tell you to stick the COVID in me. No, I don't want the COVID in me. I want to prevent me from getting it. I don't want it. So I'm not going to willingly tell you to put it inside of me. No. No. That's another reason I'm not getting a shot. Why? First of all, y'all, let me tell y'all this. It takes doctors over 10 years, scientists, whoever's making it, because the vaccines, it takes them over 10 years to make sure the vaccine is correct, or it takes them years. Why was the COVID vaccine made 6 months after COVID was even thought about? How did you find a vaccine that fast? And then you keep coming out with all these different strands of COVID, and now you need this shot and this shot and this shot. Where are these shots coming from? How are y'all even making vaccines? It's just not adding up. And if you really open your eyes and don't let the government blind you and fool you, you will think the same way too. It's just not natural. It is not normal. It is not. Now, like I said, if they were given a free will, I would, okay, like, you know, some people get the flu shot, some people don't get the flu shot. Okay, some people get the COVID shot, some people don't get the COVID shot. Then okay, you know, then that's fine. But the fact that they're trying to force it on everyone, literally force it, like I said, if you're in the army, I mean the military, not just the army, Air Force, Navy, anything, if you're in the military, you have to have it. You have to get it. It's no choice. My bestie, her job was saying that she has to get it, and she told them it was against her religion. They told her she had to fill out a form, get it signed and everything. She did that, and it was working for some weeks. Now they're telling her, like, well, you know, that was fine then, but now they're changing the rules, and you may have to get it. And if you don't get it, then, like, you know, you can't work here. They said they haven't implemented that, but that's looking like the route that they're going. It's not free choice. It's not free will. That is not normal. Why are you forcing this shot on me, government? Do that not make sense to y'all? That's the type of stuff that make me question, is there something in that shot? Because why do you want me to have it so bad? Why do you care about if I live so bad or if I go through so much pain when I get it? You don't care. You don't. To be honest, the government, they don't care. As much as you're trying to say they care, they don't. If you were to die today, they're not going to pay for your funeral, not even going to go to your funeral. They're going to send your parents your bills, or whoever, your family, your bills that you owe them. They're not going to care about that you die. They don't care. So what are you trying to make me get this vaccine for so bad? Like, I just really want y'all to sit and think. And like I said, I have family members who have the vaccine. I don't have it, obviously, but I have family members who have it. Some of them have it, to keep their job. Some of them have it because that's what they believe is right. But I just want y'all to don't feel pressured into getting that shot. If you don't want to get it, do not get it. If you're having doubts, don't get it. I even have this older lady at my job who's saying, like, sometimes she wakes up in the middle of the night panicking, like, is she about to die? Why did she put that liquid in her body? Like, what is even in there? Like, she's questions, should she have gotten that shot? So it's like, just be mindful, y'all. Be careful. Just really think about it. Just really, really, really think about it. Like, why are you getting a shot? Because like I said, it's not going to prevent you from getting COVID. When you get the shot, you still can get it. Like, and to me, not even bringing religion in. Well, I'm going to bring religion into this, but I'm not going to like elaborate on it. But if you're a Christian, they talk about mark of the beast. And to me, this vaccine is sounding real mark of the beast-ish. Like, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, in the Bible, it says, when the world is coming to an end, you will have to get, the mark of the beast, which they say is like in your left. It's gonna be on either on your left or on your forehead. It's gonna say 666. You're gonna need that stamp to buy food and do this and go into stores and do that. And if you don't have it, then you basically can't buy food. Basically, they're like killing you off type of thing. And that's what this COVID vaccine is like really sounding like to me, because there are some stores that require you to show your vaccine card to come in. Like, we never had to show an immunization from us getting the flu shot to go into a store. The flu shot, you could pass along how you pass COVID. That's how you pass the flu. It's literally like people say the flu and COVID is similar, but the COVID is like a worse version of the flu. You get it the same way and everything, the same symptoms and everything. I didn't have to show you that I had my flu vaccination, but I have to show you that I have a COVID vaccination, or I can't come into your store. I can't work. That don't sound like control to y'all? Taking away your rights, your free will? It's like they're forcing you to do something, but they're saying it's your choice because you willingly did it. They're gonna say, we didn't tell you had to get the COVID shot, but we're saying if you want to keep your job, we said if you want to work here, you have to have it. But if you're requiring it, if it's a federal law, you're basically saying I have to. So you're trying to say it's my free will, but it's really not my free will. Y'all see what I'm saying? Then, another example. And this is going to be the last one I touch on because I'm running out of time. Why is it that millionaires, billionaires, NFL players, NBA players, why is it that they're turning down jobs? Because the jobs are requiring the COVID shot. Example, Kyrie Irving. If you don't know Kyrie Irving, he's a basketball player. He plays for the Mavericks. And no, he does not play for the Mavericks. No, he does not. Y'all, Mark Cuban, who I'm talking about, he's a billionaire. And I'll tell y'all about him in a second. Mark Cuban is associated with the Mavericks. Okay, so let me go back. Kyrie Irving, he is a professional basketball player. He was offered his contract for $100 million, and he denied it because as part of his contract, he had to get the COVID shot, and he said no. Now, to the world who think about money and just only money, and everyone saying, "Oh, he turned down $100 million, and all he had to do was get the COVID shot. Man, he crazy. I would have just got that shot. He crazy." But they not thinking. On the other hand, they're not thinking, if it was so simple, why didn't he do it? If it was that easy, no consequences, why didn't he do it? You're right. He turned down $100 million, and all he had to do was get a shot. Why did he turn down $100 million? Why did he not get the shot? That's my question. Not, "Oh, you're crazy. He turned down $100 million. I would have just got the shot." The other people, like me, they're thinking, that man turned down $100 million over that shot? What is in that shot? That's how I'm thinking. Not, that man turned down $100 million. He's crazy. No. I would just got the shot. I would. This is me. He turned down $100 million. What is in that shot? Why doesn't he want to get it? I'm already against it, but for people to turn down that much money because they don't want to take that COVID vaccine, y'all should really be thinking, what's in that vaccine? Why don't he want to take it? What does he know that the normal world doesn't know? He knows something or something. Because why are you not getting the shot? You got to think about it like that. And then Mark Cuban, like I said, he's associated with the Mavericks. He's a billionaire. And he literally, I'm not going to say he's against the COVID shot, but he literally said it should be everyone's free will, including your players. He said, that's not my team. But Kyrie Irving, he's doing what, and I was listening to Mark on the radio this morning. They were talking about this discussion, and he said, he's not requiring his team to have those shots. What they do require is if you come to the game, you have to show your negative test 2 days prior. They're requiring that. They're not requiring you to have the shot though. And he even said it himself, the shot should be your free will. He doesn't agree with Kyrie Irving's team trying to make him get, the coaches and all of them, the owners of the team, saying you are required to have the shot. But he said he cannot control, anyone else. He said it should be your free will. And if a billionaire doesn't have the shot and is not requiring the shot and it said it should be a free will, y'all really should start thinking. That's all I'm going to say. If you have the shot, you have the shot. I'm not saying nothing about, I'm not feeling no type of way towards y'all, nothing. Is still love over here. I'm just saying why I'm not getting it, So, y'all, this video is about 30 minutes. Oh, this video is about 30 minutes long, and I gotta make another video. So thanks for watching, Sassy Gang. Y'all could drop below y'all comments if you know about the Kyrie Irving situation. You know, you could talk about that in the comments. You could talk about, I guess, how you feel about COVID, or how you feel about anything I say, if you agree, if you disagree, if you have any questions, if you haven't, you know, just drop it down low. Thanks for watching. I hope you come again. If this was helpful for you, if you felt, if I touched you, reached you, or said something that you didn't know, give it a thumbs up. Bye, Sassy Gang. See y'all soon.